'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me.
This is the one, and if you want, you can try.
Alright, hey guys. So I feel like the last few weeks have been pretty hectic for me. I mean, apart from like the everyday stuff of school, YouTube, editing, and all that stuff, I feel like I was busier than normal. And that kind of comes in waves. You know, my life isn't always like a constant, I'm doing the most crazy thing all the time, or working on the craziest thing, or working the hardest at all times. You know, I'm normal, I'm a human. There's waves where I'm super productive and then super not productive, super stressed and super relaxed, you know. So yeah, life is really all over the place. But these last couple weeks have definitely been a higher stress period. I mean, I was in the middle of finals, midterms. This is like the first point where you're tested on everything you've been learning. So a lot of cramming for that. And then all of a sudden it was a reading week. So a little bit of a break, but not really, because I'm kind of usually behind, so I use that time to catch up. And then back into midterms at the end of reading week. And just 3 days ago now, on Thursday, I wrote my last midterm. So now I'm kind of getting over that hump of stress, and now I'm chilling again. And also, just for you guys as information, every time I say the term reading week, I really just mean fall break. Reading week is like Canadian Thanksgiving break. So I don't really know why it's called reading week, to be honest. I don't do any reading. It's really just Canadian Thanksgiving week off from school. And the video that you guys are watching right now is kind of my life as I've been vlogging it for that little period. You know, it feels like within the span of 2 weeks, it has gotten so much colder here. I feel like it was just a couple weeks ago that it was so hot that I couldn't actually stay in the apartment because we have no AC. And you know, I didn't even want to edit because my PC would make the room so much hotter. But now it's like freezing out, and I have to wear like all my layers. It is kind of nice though, because I do have a lot of like thicker layers, jackets that I wanted to wear. So now I can wear them. But also my hands are cold, my head is cold. Winter's coming.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take.
You know, the city honestly gets a lot quieter once all the students leave for fall break. Every time I've been around during this period of time, it's always nice to kind of go out. Like normally these streets would be packed with students, or you know, all the restaurants will be full of students eating. But once 20,000 students go home for a week, city kind of dies down. And that's not to mention what campus actually looks like. This is just the surrounding area around campus. I bet if I walked on campus right now or went to the gym, everything would be completely empty.
Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Alright, so it's been a few hours later now. It's about 11 p.m. and I'm leaving tomorrow pretty early, around 7 a.m. So I really need to get packing. I'm only going for a few days, so I don't really have to bring too much. I think I'm actually just going to rock a backpack. Hopefully it'll be enough to fit both my clothes and camera gear. Whenever I try and pack super light, usually it works out, but I end up just holding this camera in my hand, which is good because it forces me to vlog and film. I think I'm actually going to try and fit everything here into this backpack. This is my camera bag that I've been running. It's not the biggest, but it does work for everyday use, and I also use it for school. If you guys watch the videos enough, you guys have heard this a million times, but I'm going to use my normal setup, as always, the 11mm, and that along with a mini tripod and the microphone. I'm going to keep that all in my hand, and then in my backpack, I'm going to have the lens. And that is pretty much going to be it. Realistically, whenever I travel, like whenever I'm in New York, Chicago, I like to keep things simple, because if my rig is too big and I have too much camera gear, like I have a 360 camera in my pocket, I got, you know, all these different memory cards to deal with, that's too much. So I'm keeping things super simple for this and just going out and trying to have fun. And of course, I'm going to bring the ND filter. This is usually on one of the lenses. This was probably the cheapest piece of gear that I've ever bought that has made exponential returns since I purchased it and slapped it on my camera. Moral of the story: get one of these things.
But I feel like we can go up to like college.
Go this way? Let's cross first? Okay, we're crossing first.
sad. There's a couple like shops on there. That's where when Michelle came down.
Alright, I'm wearing contacts right now because I'm actually trying to do some glasses shopping. There's not that many stores up where like I go to school, so coming down to Toronto is usually just better for shopping. And ended up meeting up with my brother for lunch, and here we are doing some Hotpot. Oh, there he is.
Man.
What'd you get?
Wait, they have like
Spring rolls?
yeah, they have like fried mantou too.
That's not hot.
What is this?
That's your kelp nuts.
That's it.
Are you staying here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my sauce. Semester.
Okay, but like I spent like a whole year here. You know what I mean?
We wrapped up lunch and now we're continuing the hunt for glasses. So yeah, I have very specific glasses requirements. So I have like a pretty wide face, I think, and also I have a pretty bad prescription, and also I'm Asian, so I have like a low bridge, which means that all three of those things have to kind of be in the same pair of glasses in order for me to actually wear them. And also I wear glasses every single day, so a purchase of glasses is like very important because it's like buying a t-shirt that I'm going to wear for the next 2 years. So we're checking out another store. I've taken a look online, so I kind of have an idea of what I want. Now it's just whether or not they actually fit all those requirements. Do you think I'll find what I want today?
You have to.
Maybe, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the one. And if you want, you can try these ones on as well. Which are round.
Thank you. Alright, we finally found the right glasses. Like I said, there's like a lot of different constraints I'm working with. So the glasses buying process is actually, it's not difficult because, you know, it just takes hours, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as just going in and like picking out what you like. Because of that, I always have to put in like a little bit more effort into just finding the perfect fit, but I was able to find it. So that's like a big mission for this week accomplished. Check that one off the
That was the
to-do
main
list.
mission of the week.
That was the main mission of the week. Also, we are in the Eaton Center in Toronto, and this is like my second time in the mall, and I vividly remember that the last time I was here was the first time that I spent money on my like first big boy pair of shoes. This was back in like 2015 or 2016 when Adidas Boost and NMDs were super cool. If anyone remembers that, I remember buying like a nice pair of shoes for like $150 down at the Foot Locker. But $150 back then when I was a kid was a lot of money, so. It's like 7 p.m. now, and we've spent the entire day just walking around, shopping, eating, looking at random stores, looking around. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's the CN Tower right there. We're heading back to Kingston, back to school tomorrow, which kind of is the end of my break. Even though there's still like a few days left of the break, I have to start doing my work again and getting productive. Reading week is always tough because even though it is like a vacation, and ideally it'd be great to like take a week off and do nothing, realistically I always have to like kind of catch up or try and get ahead because just the school workload is always really in your face. Tomorrow we're heading back and getting back to the grind. This is our last couple hours here in the city.